These are the 7 brutal truths people often realize after turning 40, especially for those of us who grew up in the 90s and 2000s and hustled through the year of 2008 grind, and then are now navigating adulthood in a hyper digital, emotionally aware world. Number 1, you can save people who don't want to be saved. In your 20s and 30s, you might have been the fixer, the one who stayed up late talking someone through their chaos, lent money you couldn't afford to lose, or kept showing up for the people who ghosted you emotionally. But after 40, you realize that no amount of love, advice, or sacrifice can change someone who's committed to their own dysfunction. I once spent money trying to help a friend who only called when she needed something, and when I finally stopped answering, she disappeared. That's when I learned compassion without boundaries is self destruction. Number 2, your body is no longer optional maintenance, it's the main event. You used to bounce back from all nighters, fast food, and stress like it was nothing. But now, one bad week or sleep and your joints ache, your mood dips, and your energy tanks. I remember trying to power through deadlines with 3 hours of sleep and cup of coffees, and ended up with migraine that knocked me out for 2 days. After 40, your body demands respect. It's not about six pack or aesthetic anymore. It's about function, energy, and longevity. You stretched because you want to walk pain free at 60. You hydrate because brain fog is real. You rest because burnout isn't a badge of honor. Number 3, time is most expensive currency, and you've been overspending. You start to realize how many years you gave the jobs that drains you, people who didn't value you, and routines that numbed you. I once looked at a calendar filled with meetings and obligations and thought, where's my life in all of this? That's when it hits me, every yes to something misaligned is a no to something meaningful. After 40, you stop chasing busy and start chasing peace. You cancel plans without guilt. You stop explaining your boundaries. You realize that freedom isn't found in a title. It is found in reclaiming your hours. Number 4, not everyone is meant to go with you, and that's okay. Friendships shift. Some people you thought were forever fade into background noise. You stop texting first. You stop over explaining. You stop trying to revive connections that flatlined years ago. I had a friend who I've known since college. We shared everything once, but over time, the conversations became one sided. Letting go felt like grief, but also like relief. After 40, you've learned that growth often means outgrowing. And that doesn't make you cold, it makes you conscious. Number 5, reinvention isn't a luxury, it's a survival skill. The career you built in your 30s might not fulfill you anymore. The identity you clung to might feel too tight now. I remember staring at a spreadsheet one day and thinking, this isn't who I am anymore. That's when I gave myself permission to pivot, to start over, to try something new, to be a beginner again. After 40, you realize that staying stuck out of your fear is far riskier than starting fresh. Reinvention isn't failure, it's evolution. Number 6, Peace is better than being liked. You used to twist yourself into knots to be agreeable, to avoid conflict, to be the nice one. But now, you'd rather be misunderstood than manipulated. I once said no to a family obligation that drained me, and the guilt was loud, but the peace was louder. After 40, you stop trading your sanity to social approval. You realize that being liked by everyone often means you are not being honest with yourself. Number 7, social media is a highlight reel, and comparison is a thief. You scroll through curated lives, filtered faces, and success stories that makes you question your own timeline. But after 40, you start to see through the illusion. I remember comparing my real life chaos to someone's perfect Instagram family, only to find out later they were divorcing. That's when I stopped measuring my worth by someone else's feed. You start living offline more, you post less, feel more, you realize that the real flex is being content and not being seen. You're not alone in this season. You're evolving, shedding, and stepping into a version of yourself that's wiser, bolder, and beautifully unapologetic. So don't stop here. Tap into the full playlist of my over 40s episodes and video uploads, where we will dive deeper into reinvention, boundaries, healing, and the kind of wisdom you earn, not read. Click the videos in your screen and let's keep walking to this journey together, one truth at a time. The playlist is just right next here.